paperwork here, and I see it says you're having an increased and blurred vision and some headache that you think is related to eye strain. Okay. How long has this been going on? Okay. Okay. Is it worse at night or when you're reading, concentrating on something like watching TV? Well, we can do some testing and examination today to see if perhaps your vision is changing and if you need a new prescription. It will be a bit of an in-depth exam, but we don't want you to be having difficulties like this. So, okay. First thing I want to do is just scoot just a little bit closer, okay? I'm going to be taking a look around your eyes, just seeing if there's any sort of sign of inflammation or a mass, anything that could be putting pressure. Alright? Is it okay if I touch your face? Thank you. Okay, so to start, I'm just looking at the symmetry of your eyes as well as your ears, because sometimes ill-fitting glasses can be the culprit. But you do look pretty symmetrical. So I'm just feeling now into the eye, the infraorbital region. Just making sure I don't feel sort of swelling or lymph node involvement. I can't say that I am your above the eye. If you've been feeling any sort of irritation around the eyes, any swelling or discomfort, you're not sure, okay. How about any ocular migraines, which would be like a visual anomaly? Some people equate it to like broken pixels on a screen. It's often like a pattern of lights in your vision. Okay. Do you get migraines? Excuse my stomach. Okay, not in a while. Okay. I'm not seeing anything on physical exam that concerns me, so that is one thing we can rule out. So then I'm gonna use my vision chart back here, okay? So where you're seated right now, are you able to read that line for me? Okay. How about number 6 here? Okay. And going down to number 7. How about number 8? Okay. So now taking off your glasses, can you try and read number 6 for me again? Okay, fair enough. Alright. Okay. So then, take a quick peek the retinoscope at your eye, okay? So you're gonna see the light flashing over your vision. And good. Seeing how the light reflects off of the retina, okay? Good. This can sometimes help us determine if there are refraction errors in the eye. Which I don't see. Keep your eyes open for me for just a moment. My chair's a little squeaky. covering one eye. And I'm going to alternate sides. So okay. Relax your eyes for just a moment, okay? So the next exam I'm going to do is for your ocular motor nerve, as well as testing the mobility of the muscles of your eye. Sometimes when there is an issue with this, it can lead to some feelings of eye strain and pressure. So, okay, I'm going to have you follow the light just with your eyes, keeping your head very still, okay? I don't want you to turn your head at all to aid in being able to follow, because it'll throw off my results. So, starting from right here. Not seeing anything there that concerns me. So now what we're going to do is continue to look for any sort of refractive errors that may be different from before. I do have you down as being myopic, nearsighted, so I'd like to see if anything has shifted, if that has become more extreme or changed, okay? So what I'm going to do is move the phoropter over, okay, and position it over your head so that way you're able to see through the lenses. So, move this forward just a bit. I'm going to be lifting up your chair so you're able to see more clearly. Okay, I'm just going to adjust the interpupillary distance just ever so slightly. So that should be sitting right over your head. You're able to see through, okay? Great. Okay. So here I have a handheld chart. Are you able to read the fourth line down for me? Okay. How about better 1 or better 2? Okay. Better 1 or better 2? Okay. Better 1 or better 2? Okay. Can you read the line below that for me? Better 1 or better 2? Better 1 or better 2? Better 1 or better 2? Okay. Let's arrange it so we can see the other eye. Okay. The other side. Better 1 or better 2? Okay. Better 1 or better 2? Better 1 or better 2? Okay. Better 1 or better 2? And better 1, better 2? Better 1 or better 2? Last one. Better 1 or better 2? Great. So now I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, that guy's out of the way. So it looks like there's not really any sort of change in vision. You did choose the same lenses that you did last time. So what I'm going to do now is something called corneal topography, which is basically mapping your eye so that way we are able to evaluate how light is bending through your eyes, okay? If that's changed at all, if there are any issues that might indicate something such as an astigmatism, okay? So I'm going to be moving you over to that seat right next to you so that way we can use our camera here and take a look and see what's going on. So let's get you scooted over. Okay. What I'm gonna do is move our chin rest here and have you rest your head right there. Okay. And I'm just going to be tilting your head up slightly so. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. Just position this here like that. Okay. Just making sure it is square. Alright. So it's a bit bright. I want you to look right in the center there for me, okay? What I'm gonna do to start is just do another swing test with my light to get a baseline. And this is going to be recording so that way we are able to read how your eyes are interpreting light. Sorry, that was not the greatest swing. Okay. Good. Looking at these readings, seeing that from this point to about here, some light, curvature, just like so. There's a little bit of it. It's sort of midwards from this point. Just gonna be using my little handheld ruler that I have here on the back, okay? Do you mind? So we're starting from here to that point. looks like we have everything that we need here. So if you want to go ahead and lift your head off. Good. And I'm going to move this over. We can have you return to your original seat, alright? This out of the way here. So that's going to take a few hours to fully process, but we did get a good set of measurements, so that is good. So now we're going to do just a few more tests, okay? Just to try and get as much information as we possibly can. So what we're going to do now is some peripheral testing, okay? So I want you to tell me when you see the light in the corner of your vision. Good. Okay. Excellent. Good. From the top. Okay. From below. Excellent. And I'm going to be using my handheld chart again. I'm going to start with holding it to the side, just like so. Can you read for me this line right here? Okay. How about below it? Okay. Let's go down to this guy. So more difficult in the peripheral. Okay. The other side here now. So let's start again with this line right here. Okay. And below. Okay. So definitely more difficulty with visual acuity from an angle. That's okay. Okay. One more thing. We're going to use these Chiara plates here. These test for color deficiency, in particular helping us to isolate what sort, if any, you tell me what you see on this side? And here. Good. Okay. How about here? This plate and this one. I'm starting from this one now. And here. Okay. This plate. Good. And this one. Excellent. Okay. Alright. How about here? And here? Can I get you to trace the line with me here? Good. And this one? Excellent. Great. How about on this plate here? Good. And then this one. All right. And can you point to me where you see the green areas on this plate? Yep. Good. Excellent. Okay. So I don't see any sign of any kind of color deficiency, so that is good. Set that there for right now. Alright. I'm just gonna type up a really cool type. I'm gonna write up a really quick note here, okay? So impression. So, alright, I'm going to be sending this information over to the optometrist. I'm not entirely sure at this point that you need new lenses, but at this point your exam is inconclusive. So what I'm going to do is, once this is done processing, I'm going to be analyzing the results and discussing it with the optometrist and see if we can come up with a decision for a plan, which we will then contact you and let you know, okay? It should be by the end of today. So you are free to go, alright? And is it okay if we leave a voicemail if you're not able to answer when we call? Okay. And what is the best number to contact you? I have a number here in your chart. Is this current? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Got it. Perfect. Okay. So I will be getting in touch with you before the end of today. If you don't hear anything from me by, say, 4 p.m., give my office a call and one of my assistants will nudge me. Okay. It was really good to see you. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.